2-1 victory over Temple. You share the conference championship. How'd that ice bath feel?
It's good. No, it's the one time of the year that these guys often dump ice on, or the bucket of water on each other on their birthday, and I said not on my birthday, only when we win a championship. So really proud of them. Not a perfect game, not always a beautiful game, but proud of the effort. From where we started this year to where we are now, and the belief in the winning culture that we're trying to build. Like, they believe they're going to win, and they're confident going into each game, and we're very proud of that effort.
You mentioned the start to the season. If someone had said after 3, 4, 5 games that you'd be standing here celebrating a championship, what would you have said then?
No, I mean, you always have a chance because I believe in the guys and it's a talented bunch. But from where we were last year at the same time lifting a trophy to where we are now, it's a very different team. It's a very different group. But these guys established their own legacy, and last year's legacy is done. These guys, they've established their own at this point, and the 2018 season is something they will always remember. So, did I think we'd be lifting a trophy at the end of the regular season when we started the year? No, I didn't. No, I'm always pretty honest. But did I think we had a chance? Yeah, we got enough guys, we got enough talent, and guys that believe in a winning culture. I think you can do it. So, yeah, we're very happy with it.
You said before the game that Temple is better than its record, and they certainly gave you a tough game tonight. What were your overall thoughts on the way that your team played and the keys that got you to the victory tonight?
Sure. I mean, Temple's a good team. I mean, Brian's doing a really good job with them. He's a good coach. He's his first year. They have a lot of belief in what they're trying to do. I mean, they're into the conference tournament. Tonight's game to them meant nothing. They were finishing 5th no matter what in the league, so they just had to figure out who the 4 seed was and who they're going to play on Tuesday. So, it's a really good team that they have and the building. But it's a challenge. I thought we created enough chances. I mean, we had, I don't know if we hit the post 2 or 3 times in the first half, but Akeen was super dangerous. Didn't find his goal, but if you continue to put yourself in those kind of spots, you're going to score. And he shows up and will continue to show up when the time is right. Sometimes you get goals from guys you don't expect, and tonight that happened.
I was going to say, Akeen hits the 3 goalposts tonight, and then you get 2 goals from your starting defender, Philip Ponder. Your new offensive threat?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say he's an offensive threat, but Phil has like a relentless appetite for competition, and if you challenge him to do anything, he will run through a brick wall. I mean, without a doubt, the best leader I've coached at SMU, and he'll sacrifice for anything, and he's a wonderful captain and a wonderful example of what we're trying to do here with young men, and he was outstanding tonight, and he always is. He'll do whatever it takes to win. He will always lay his body on the line and sacrifice for his teammates.
Nice reward for a guy who missed a bunch of games earlier this season to come back and get what proved to be the winning goals to get you a share of the championship, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest moments of the season, was Philip getting injured and then Philip returning. We had I don't know what it was, a 8-9 game stretch without Philip, and he's the emotional leader of the team. And when he was out, you could see that when games got crazy and things get hairy, Philip has a propensity to settle everything down, and the world's at peace when he is organizing and taking care of the defense. So, yeah, he's massive for us.
You're celebrating a championship tonight. You've got a conference tournament to prepare for, but the other subplot to this is 3 of your seniors played their final home game at Westcott Field. Emil Quayshow, Christian Borum, Caleb Smith. What have those guys meant to you and your staff and this program?
Yeah, I mean, I told them in the locker room before we started that, I just said, from SMU, from the soccer program, from the athletic administration, a very deep and sincere thank you, because when I became the head coach in 15, Caleb Smith was the first guy that committed, the first call that we made. And then Christian was already committed, and Emil wasn't far behind. And, those guys have And they got 3 championships in 4 years. I mean, that's a pretty good legacy for them to leave. And, you know, we're proud of the players they are, but, you know, I told them I'm more proud of the people they've become, you know. They all come in as silly, you know, naive freshmen, and they walk out of here, you know, great men. You know, I'm really proud of the people they are. They have bright futures in front of them, and, you know, no matter which way they go, I think a couple of those guys will play. One will head off into the business world, and, you know, their future ahead of them, you know, by being at SMU and involved in the program, it's pretty bright.
How do you celebrate this, and then how do you regroup and get ready for the conference tournament coming up next weekend?
I mean, I told the boys, enjoy themselves. We're not done. You know, this is one step in the journey of what we're trying to do. So very proud of them, and I need them to, you know, to enjoy themselves, absolutely. But they need to be humble as well, and they need to realize that this is not the culmination of the season. You know, we need to be hungry for more. So they will enjoy themselves. I'll see them. They need to be in for treatment tomorrow morning at 11 with the trainers. I will see them on Sunday when we get back out and start training again, because we have a game on Thursday against, you know, either Memphis or USF, and it'll be a good game. For me tonight, hang out with my wife. Lucky for me, my in-laws are in town, and I will maybe have a cocktail, maybe not, and I'll be up early tomorrow morning preparing for the next game.